I started Charcot's cancer at 8 years old when I found out that my friend had been diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. And so I wanted to do something to help. So I looked around online. I tried to find things where I could help pediatric cancer research, and there really wasn't anything. So I decided, why not start something on my own? I just wanted to kind of fuse doing something that I already love doing and doing something that I wanted to see a change in. And that led to the Battle of the Bands called Shredfest, and that was the first fundraiser that led to Shred Kids Cancer.
So I'm Tegan Stedman. I'm the founder and chairman of Shred Kids Cancer. I'm also happy to welcome you to our 6th annual Shredfest.
I think a lot of people don't really realize the difference between pediatric cancer and adult cancer. They just kind of group it all into cancer, which is insanely wrong. There are 13 different groups of just pediatric cancer and 100 different subtypes. Then you have the pharmaceutical companies that aren't making drugs for pediatric cancer research. It's not all their fault. There isn't a big enough of a market for kids buying pediatric cancer drugs. Basically, the kids are treated with adult treatments, which is terrible for their bodies because they can't handle that level of strain and that level of toxicity.
I've taken high-dose methotrexate needles, Pepsid, CoQ10, lumbar puncture, propofol, GCSF. It's a really painful shot.
It's really scary for kids with cancer because once you have recovered from the cancer, you're still waiting. You still have that anxiety of, is it going to come back? Is it still there lingering inside me? And there are all these different side effects besides just the cancer.
They're putting poison in his body to kill the cancer, but that's also doing other damage, other areas of the body. So that's really the big fears, are the side effects from the treatment.
The doctors are trying to fix this, but it's hard without the level of funding that they need to carry that out. For the past couple of years, we've been working with Children's Hospital Los Angeles, and specifically Dr. Leah Mascarenas, who's been working on the treatment that we funded for rhabdomyosarcoma, basically trying to make the treatment less harsh.
We have to discover ways of not just curing our patients, but really limiting the effects of our therapy, and that's the focus of a lot of our research these days, because not only do we want our children to survive into adulthood, we want them to be as healthy as possible when they're adults so that they can enjoy the rest of their lives, which they have earned, as well as contribute effectively to society.
I definitely want to get more of the country involved. We've been trying to reach out to kids all across the nation and try to get them to start clubs in their schools and chapters. That's basically been our primary focus.
Tegan is an amazing amplifier of what our needs in childhood cancer are. He saw that there were many new drugs which were being approved for adults with cancer, nothing for children. And he felt it was really wrong that a child would die from cancer, and he wanted to do something about it.
The average age for an adult getting diagnosed with cancer is 65. So they could be losing 10 years. The average age for a kid getting diagnosed with cancer is 8. So they're losing 70 or 80 years of their life. There are a lot of kids that are diagnosed with cancer. It might be smaller than the amount of adults, but they're still very important.
I say this every year, but it's because it's true. As John F. Kennedy once said, one person can make a difference, and everyone should try.